Today we're going to take a look at the players that came out of retirement, alright? And that could be like in general retirement, it could be maybe international retirement. Either way, there are some super interesting players in this. There are some legend cards, there are some non-legend cards. I mean, it's just an interesting episode. The main reason I'm bringing this to you guys is because you enjoyed the last retirement episode I actually made. As you can see, it smashed over 3,000 likes. And what I did in that video was I had a look at the players that nearly retired early, okay? Maybe due to injury or an illness, but they carried on going, they carried on battling. Now, our next episode after this is going to be players who did retire too early, okay? Now, if you want to see that episode, guys, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. If we can try and smash 3,000 thumbs up once again on that video, or no, this video, sorry, then that video will be coming. I want to bring it to you. I wanted to bring this one to you. This was a banging one. Hopefully you do enjoy it. But let's talk in, more walking. It's time to have a look at the players, alright, who came out of retirement. And what did they do? Why did they retire? Why did they come back? Well, we're going to talk about it and have a look at it. So the first player we're going to take a look at today is Henrik Larsson. And on the right is his legend card, and on the left is one of his retro cards from previous FIFAs and stuff like that. It's all going to be the same. So this guy played for some pretty big teams: Feyenoord, Celtic, Barcelona, and Man United on loan. If you guys don't remember, he actually was at United for a bit. 7 appearances, 1 goal. Wasn't too major, but he still made appearances for United. Now, he actually retired in 2013, okay? Now, since then, he has come out of retirement and carried on playing a bit of football. But a lot of you won't even know this, so I'm going to tell you. In August 2012, alright, so he officially retired in 2013 or whatever, Larsson came out of retirement for a brief spell at Swedish 5th Division side, like how do I even pronounce that? Alright, I don't even know how to pronounce it. RAA space IF. I mean, Swedish guys, you need to let me know how I pronounce that. Now, this is what's quite interesting about this, alright? So he made 1 appearance for them or whatever, scoring a goal and a 1-1 draw. Then he registered as a player, alright, with Hoggeborgs BK's senior recreational side. He played games with them, and due to many injuries, Larsson was included in the first team squad that beat Ten Hults IF with a 4-2 victory this is in June 2013. But you may be asking, Rossi, why is this interesting? Because he came off the bench in 85th minute and played alongside his son Jordan. That's right, Henrik Larsson and his son Jordan played in the same team together. That is amazing. At the age of 42, Larsson took part in a further league match for Hoggeborg and this is in October 2013 again. And then when he was 44 years of age, Henrik Larsson took part in a 7-1 friendly win for Heisenbergs over IFK Malmo, and then he scored in the 89th minute of play. So this guy came out of retirement, alright, played for one club, only made 2 appearances for them, played for a different club and made 1 appearance for them since retirement from 2007, okay? He had 3 years off, 2009 to 2012. He came back, made 1 appearance for that team. Then after that, he went to a different team, making 2 appearances, and actually played alongside his son. That's pretty awesome. What a player he was. Now it's time to move into the second player of the episode. Next player is one that actually I think I mentioned in a previous episode. We have Paul Scholes. Now, this one's quite a sort of popular one, alright? Popular one that everyone knows this guy came out of retirement. So he actually retired in 2011, but a year later, he came back and played in 2012, 2013, actually making 33 appearances and 5 goals since retirement. Scholes announced his retirement from playing on the 31st of May 2011, receiving a testimonial match, and began his coaching career at the club from 2011 to 2012 season onward. However, he reversed the decision on the 8th of January 2012 and went on to play 1 more season before retiring again in May 2013. So the interesting bit about this is I think United had a big injury crisis. Fergie asked him to come and play again after retirement. Now remember, I think his first game back was against Manchester City. He was a little bit rusty, but he was still alright. And it was actually a 3-2 win against City in the FA Cup. Now obviously his usual 18 shirt was occupied by Ashley Young, so he wore the number 22. Scholes made his 499th league appearance on May 2013 against West Bromwich Albion as a substitute. During the game, Scholes earned his 99th Premier League yellow card. At the time, it was the 3rd most in history of yellow cards. Alright, so Scholes ended his career his 2nd time on the 3rd most booked player in history, behind Lee Bowyer and Kevin Davis. That one's a pretty popular one. Now let's move on to another player now, of course. Now the lighting just changes a little bit as I flick the screens. Next up, we have got a goalkeeper. Bang, the lighting's back. It goes by the name of Lehmann. Ex-Arsenal, ex-Borussia Dortmund, ex-AC Milan, who made 5 appearances for them. Stuttgart. Now, he actually retired in 2010. But because of the goalkeeper crisis that actually was happening at Arsenal in 2011, he came back and signed from again after retirement. Due to an injury crisis at Arsenal, leaving them with only fit senior keeper Manuel Almunia, so they obviously want to get another keeper in, don't they? Jesus. Lehmann was also scheduled to spend 6 weeks working on his coaching badges at his old club. Due to the injury of Arsenal goalkeeper Szczesny, Fabianski and Minone, Lehmann signed for Arsenal on a rolling contract until the end of the season. Lehmann was used as a substitute in Arsenal's match against West Bromwich Albion on the 19th 13th of March 2011. So since coming out of retirement, he did only make one appearance for Arsenal. Despite the newspaper articles and reports and stuff that he might replace goalkeeper Almunia, Wenger come out and said it wouldn't be the case because he wasn't match fit. He actually made an appearance for the reserve team as well, but that is another player that's gone back to an old club. Alright, so we got Henrik Larsson, who's gone back to one of his boyhood clubs as well. Scholes gone back to United obviously, and Lehmann gone back to Arsenal after Stuttgart. He was doing his coaching badges there. They had a goalkeeping crisis. He said, I'll play for you on a rolling contract. That's pretty fair enough. Next up, we have another goalkeeper, alright, another top goalkeeper who achieved a lot in his career. We have Edwin Van der Sar. I mean, what a guy, what a goalkeeper he is. Now, this is a very interesting retirement, and it was this year, March 2016. Van der Sar made a brief return to football to play one last game. Alright, one last game. Now, this is for a Dutch football club. I'm not very good at pronouncing this. VV Noordwijk. I probably got that so wrong. I'm just going to get butchered in the comments. After the first choice goalkeeper picked up an injury, if you guys haven't seen the video, Van der Sar went on to save a penalty in that match when they drew 1-1. So one game back from retirement, one penalty save. Ladies and gentlemen, Edwin Van der Sar, he's come back for one game. It's not really permanent, but you know, he's still come out of retirement. There is a video circulating online of him making that penalty save, which went viral at the time because it was a big deal for him to come out of retirement, and then he saved the penalty in the match as well. It was a great save. So you know what, it was a pretty awesome moment. Next up, we got one of the most interesting stories in football, right? This is a strictly international retirement which someone retired from, and they've came back and said they're going to play for their team again. Now, we have Lionel Messi. Now, after the Copa America final, he was really upset. He announced his retirement from international football, saying, you know, World Cup final, Copa America final, it just isn't meant to be. I'm 29 years of age, and if I'm not winning the finals that I haven't already been in, then maybe it's just time to call it a day. Now, following his retirement, a campaign began in Argentina for Messi to change his mind about retiring. He was greeted at airports with signs like, "Don't go, Leo," and stuff like that. Argentina's president actually urged Messi not to quit as well. So we had the whole of Argentina. He had the prime minister or the president or whatever you want to call him saying, "Don't go, Leo." So apparently there was 50,000 supporters in the streets, you know, campaigning for him to stay on and play. And he did actually reverse that decision. Now he's returned just a week after Messi announced his international retirement. Argentine newspaper reported that he was considering playing for the Argentina in the 2018 World Cup qualifiers. And on 12th of August, it was confirmed that Messi had reversed his decision to retire from international football, and he was included in the squad for the national team's upcoming World Cup qualifiers. On the 1st of September, in his first game for Argentina, after reversing his decision to retire, he scored the only goal in a 1-0 win for Uruguay in the qualifier match. So it was a good job he did. He's made 114 appearances for Argentina, scoring 56 goals. This guy needs to stay on playing. He's 29 years of age. He's got a few years left in him yet at Argentina. Stay on. You never know. You might win the next World Cup. Just don't give up yet, Leo. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Make sure you drop a like and a thumbs up down below. Subscribe for more FIFA videos, more interesting football videos like this. Drop a like and a thumbs up down below. 3,000 likes for that next retirement video. I'm out. Has been a pleasure as always. Peace.